You smashed it. I knew you'd smashed it. You still smashed it. I wasn't remotely shocked. Let's get on then with a double upload day. This is the early upload. Prepare yourselves for a later one as we delve into some more Glory Hunter. Hello then folks, welcome back to an episode of Glory Hunter with your main man, your big dog, your best friend, DoctorBenjyFM. If I'm none of those things, then just stop watching. It's a lost cause. Now then, today's double upload day is a disaster. I've cocked up, viewers, majorly. No, the Monaco game's not the issue. That was a 3-1 victory. That's fine. We need to finish above them in the group to get that third position, mainly third position. The issue is that there is an international break between Roma and Zebra today. So that's right, viewers. I'm going to be sat here for quite some time. It's fine for you. It's like time travel. It's like Bernard's watch, viewers. I've just motioned Bernard's watch. There's not even anything in my hand there, viewers. But interestingly, and I've not mentioned this, so this is the time to mention it. You might be wondering, Ben, you've got the Euros coming up. You've not mentioned the qualifiers once. As holders of the competition, Italy do not have to play in the Euros qualifiers, so we're already in this competition for the European Championships next season. Ourselves, England and Portugal, already qualified, so it's basically a doddle, viewers. I've qualified for it already by not being any part of it. It's in 215 days, so that's exciting. But it was last time you met then that it was the draw against Cosenza and the win against Chievo that has left us in first position ahead of AC Milan and Zebra. AC Milan continues to score goals for absolute fun, viewers, although recently actually have drawn 0-0 with Lazio, who so far in 7th are having not the best season, it must be said. We then go away to Roma in this game, who are 12th themselves, not particularly good, but you can see there, Diego, 9 goals so far this season. Kick Wolf, by the way, with 8 clean sheets from 11 matches. That man is in fine form. And Barella with 7 yellow cards. Not something to be proud of, Nicolo. Nothing to be proud of, mate. So team-wise for this one, because we've had a Champions League. We've got to pick the bench, viewers. This is exciting. I love picking a bench here. Sensi, get on there, yeah. Spearing, go on, mate. The good news is, though, that we are at full strength for this. What do you mean Cristiano's at right wing? You're not at full strength. Yes, we are. Wolf in goal, Fernandez, Skriniar, Anderson and Inzaghi at the back, Barella and Milinkovic-Savic. That was a medley of letters. Aragon behind Diego, Cristiano, and Ansu Fati. Come on, then. We need a win. We need to keep on track here. Some big games coming up. These next 3, Roma, Zebra, Milan. Milan's the big one, because they are scoring for fun at the moment. There's the Roma side, though. Not quite the Roma side of Cassano, Totti, Montella, Walter Samuel, who now plays with me. Oh, they were good back then. They were my Championship Manager 0102 team. They were my boys. Sensational they were. Absolutely sensational. Oh, God, I missed them. Out of all the teams I've got a soft spot for in Italy, it's not Parma, it's not Inter, it is Roma. Let's beat them 4-0. All right, then, first highlight of the game, and things are looking pretty good already, as we've got the ball in our possession, viewers. Don't give it away. Don't give it to anyone. It's our ball. If you're going to put it anywhere, put it in the back of the net, Cristiano, as he goes close. Threatening behaviour from Cristiano. Consentful, but threatening. Can you consent to threatening behaviour? I'm not sure you can. No, Ben, you just waffle, mate. Aragon's on it now, though. Every time I say that, I always think of some sort of mystical creature. I think apparently there's a Lord of the Rings reference there. Someone that's not seen Lord of the Rings. Please keep watching. I don't actually understand it. As there's a penalty being given away, and Theo Hernandez should be ashamed of himself. They've gone to VAR. It's a penalty kick, and who's stepping up, viewers? It's Ansu Fati back on the penalties. Can he put it in the back of the net? He can. 1-0. So far, so good. And after the disappointment yesterday of not beating Cosenza, we need this, really, because dropping points to teams like that, not ideal. We've been gifted a penalty, though, and it's a great penalty to keep nowhere near it. Will we see a goal from Diego today, viewers? I know we're all sort of, I don't know if we're expecting it, but we hope for it. Do you click these videos every day thinking, I really hope Diego scores? I want to hear that beautiful jingle. Or do you think, God, I hope Diego doesn't score today? Cristiano, by the way, if he scored, well, he's not scored, viewers. We saw it there. That's inside forward, but that was exceptional. I was talking about harmonica sounds, but we saw some magical footwork there. Russo's got it all the way back for Roma as they try and build from this. Though defensively, positionally wise, we look pretty good there as Inzaghi does well. Ansu Fati's knock-on, not particularly good. Valverde in there now, though. Of course, a player that we had at one point for a very short period of time as we do regain possession once again. Aragon plays a little bit too deep for me sometimes. You might have to put him in a more advanced role or position or make him just a little that more attacking so he plays up alongside Diego. go. He sits a little too deep for me, as Ansu Fati, though, does brilliantly. Wow, what a turn of pace. Again, we've seen that a few times as he forces a save from the Roma goalkeeper. Do you know what we're talking about, this Aragon thing? Just make him attacking. Make him an attacking advanced playmaker. Those front four now really will look to be scoring goals at every opportunity, so let's hope that we see a few more, please. Diego so far having a quiet game. Doesn't want to hear that. He doesn't want to hear it, viewers, which I can't imagine he'd be annoyed by it. If anyone is annoyed by it, it's probably him, though, when you think about it. People doing it to him in the streets, people buying their own harmonicas every time they see him. He must be absolutely sick of it. Little branded Diego harmonica. We should bring out branded... We should do that. Right, Roma, though, doing the bit... Is that Dwight McNeil? As in Burnley? Surely not. I'm going to have to do some research. It's Dwight McNeil playing for Roma. What? He's been here for ages. I leave. He's replaced me, if anything, in this part of the world now. I just didn't expect to see a Burnley player playing here ahead of Theo Hernandez. Anyway, McNeil on this left-hand side, causing problems. Has he just won a penalty there? I think he's won a penalty, viewers. He's going to go and review the footage. I wonder what he's going to find. I think he's going to find it's a penalty, viewers. If this is on the edge of the box, I will eat my hat, viewers. I'll probably douse it in salt and pepper, but I'll be shocked. The referee's come back out. He stood still. He's indicated. It's a free kick, viewers. Someone get me a hat? Obviously, I'm not going to be eating a hat. That would be madness. And now we're gone, and pre-international break. It's important to get this win, so we're not left wondering what might have been. Yeah, you got a 6.4 so far. Look, this is why you have Eddie Salcido, because if this happens, you need to have a replacement ready-made to come on for the final 20 just to see you over the line. Aragon's picked up a knock as well. Lucas Alvarez is going to come in for him. And fortunately for us, there's some ready-made replacements there of players I want to play in those positions. The rest of the boys, though, it's been a different game. There's 6 minutes left. We've got ourselves a free kick, though, and Cristiano fancies it. Well, we know Ronaldo was quite the free kick maestro, but is our Cristiano? He's hit the post. He scored one, I remember, a few games ago, but not this time. 4 minutes of added time. It looks to me, as Roma haven't had a shot on target yet, that the game will indeed be ours. The penalty of the difference then, and the perfect way to start today's episode. Now, the question is, can we back that up against the mighty Zebra? Yes. It wasn't a quiz, Ben. Why are you getting involved? Aragon's out with a tight calf, but we've got plenty of time to recover, as that's 13 unbeaten and another clean sheet. Kick Wolf will be very proud of himself. He won't be kicking himself. He'll be patting himself on the back, probably. But you can't call yourself pat yourself on the back properly, Wolf. It doesn't work. All right, then. We now have so many days until our next game. I'll see you soon. All right then, gang, we are back. And with Zebra on the horizon and the resurgence really of them, they've had a really bizarre time since the save began, really, after being such a dominant force. Of course, that first year, third position, and then haven't got back on top of the league table for a very long time. Allegri has come in, and now Moise Kean is really the focal point of this attack. He's a very, very good player, of course. We saw him over in England at both Chelsea and Manchester City. Didn't really score too many there, but he's definitely in fine form this season, and that's the man we have to look out for. Of course, gone are the days of the likes of Buffon and Chiellini and even Ronaldo, of course, in more recent years. De Ligt is still there, though, but their team is a little strange. It's not really what you expect it to be at all. It's not really been at the level you expect it to be at either, but this year they seem to have turned it around just a little bit. Elmo, that player they've got there, is someone actually I looked at. Is a player that they're using. He's actually out on at Cagliari at the moment. But yeah, I mean, apart from that, injury-free. So they're going to be at full strength. We're going to be at full strength. A good test for both of us. They've even got themselves a little man called Tion Koopmeiners, who you may remember from a little spell at Borussia Dortmund. I didn't see you there until late on, and I'm now feeling a little bit... I'm smiling, but I'm actually quite angry. Baptiste Bailey in goal is their keeper. He's not great. Now, the only massive disappointment for us viewers is that international duty has occurred, and, well, Cristiano... 4 days, 2 weeks, will be out of not just this episode, but the episode to come as well, which is disappointing. A few other boys are knackered now as well, which is not ideal. Alvarez is going to be the man that I'm going to entrust in that inside forward role. Of course, I could play someone that's naturally good there in Verhagen, but we're not going to do that. Alvarez is going to play that. I, again, think he's got all the attributes to play that particular role. I love the acceleration of 18 as well. Passing's very good. Long shot's very good. He's ready-made for this position. Although not naturally, he's ready-made for this position. And Ndidi has to come back in at some point, because as much as Fernandes is doing well, clean sheets are plenty, we want to get him back in there. Aragon is a little bit struggling for fitness at the moment. I'm going to again make him that more attacking playmaker in the centre. The rest of the team remains exactly the same as last episode. I've sort of spent 2 weeks doing nothing. You've risked for Bernard's watch viewers. We all saw the That's the one. Diego, though, that's what we want to see, as that's their lineup. Then Cardoso plays up front for them. Moise Keane does not, and he's on loan, bizarrely, from Manchester City, and he's starting for them up front. Looks pretty good. Bruno Fernandes, of course, a familiar name in the centre. Quite a lot of familiar faces, actually. Not very region heavy. And for fans of Spal, remember the Spal series we did? Belanova is there, which he's still pretty good. Champion, a hero. What a guy. All right, lads, come on. Show me what you can do. For Dorian Heiser, come on. I don't know what he's got to do with this. He hated Inter Milan as far as I was concerned. All right, then, we are in the black and blue. They are wearing some sort of silver-red combo, viewers. As Aragon's ball in, all the way to Inzaghi on that far side. If you can put it back across... He doesn't pull it back across, viewers. He bangs it into the back of the net. It's into 1, Zebra nil. Not even 6 minutes gone, viewers. I mean, this was sensational. Let's face it. Skriniar throws it in. There's Aragon. Beats his man. The ball across is pretty good. He finds Inzaghi in plenty of space, who takes a couple of touches out of his feet and then just leathers one past the keeper. Just fantastic. Of course, year 1 regen as well, Inzaghi. So I'm pleased he's doing well for me. Really pleased. I'm like a proud father, viewers. You know, just very happy to see my boy grow up to be a man. I mean, we've got it again. Aragon, let's see if he plays slightly better in a more advanced position. That's the key to this. Of course, playing a decent Juve side towards Diego. Diego. Ben, why are you not doing it loudly? It's 2 a.m, viewers. In behind the curtain. That's right. It's been Late Night Ben all along. So if you've not encountered Late Night Ben yet, have I got a treat for you? It's me. I am Late Night Ben. I've been in disguise for much of this. People have been asking, where's G? You know, where's the guy that used to sit down there?
Still here, just not involved.
He's never left, apparently. How are you getting on?
You're not bad, just self-isolating.
Good, yeah. It's been an input. Yeah, you're supposed to be doing that.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, well, stay safe, by all means. Get comfy.
I'm not comfy at all.
That's enough. Yeah, that's enough. Highlight, viewers, let's go to that. Moise Keane's on it. We've got the 2-goal advantage before half-time, so that's not too bad at all. Let's see if we can keep it, though. Or, I mean, even better than that, viewers, extend it, viewers. That's right, extend it. As it goes out towards their left-hand side. Not very good, though. And that's the ball towards Diego. He's in on goal. Can he make it 3? Not quite, but great movement from Diego. I'm happy enough with that, to be honest. I'll tell you what. Harmonicas, but bagpipes would be worse. If anything would be, it would be bagpipes, wouldn't it? Shout out to my Twitch brothers. You're all out there. You're all out there. I mean, you're very forward here. This is dangerous. We've done brilliantly well, I must say. As that ball, oh, dearie me, they've missed it. You can't give Diego that sort of chance, viewers. He will punish. Diego. Oh, what a sad. Diego. I don't want to wake her up. She'll be she's pregnant, remember. So it's not worth it. Giving it Diego full blast on this. As he races forward, it's quite the finish as well. Devilishly done. And Zebra, nothing. And I feel pretty good at this point, gang. I've got to say, I feel vindicated. Coming to Inter at this point, 1 season wonders. That's all we were looking for, really. And so far, it's looking bloody good. Say it out loud, Ben. Say how you really feel. It's looking bloody good. They're having very little impact on this game so far. They've got a wealth of players there that have been very good throughout their careers, but not against these Inter boys. We are something special. The only thing that could have made this better is if Cristiano were fit, wouldn't it? That would have been good. A few of our boys are struggling for fitness, so as we get towards the hour mark, I am thinking about some changes already. And, well, with half an hour to go, do we make it 4 and then those changes can come in sort of risk-free then, can't they? At 3-0, there's still a little chance for you, I feel like. But at 4, it's job done. And let's make it 4 right now. As SMS on the ball. Barella now dictating from deep. Now they're on. Now you don't want this. They're starting to attack slowly. Oh, they've still got it. I thought we were going to pinch it back then, and Diego would be in for another. They're in on goal, are they? Oh, I mean, brilliant defending there, just to usher him away from it, force them all the way back. The danger not quite over though, as they still try and press and look for a goal. Sarr on that side, ball played in. Anderson clears, and it's just good defending. I tell you what, we don't usually do defensive highlights, but that was sensational, and it's now time for those changes. So Eddie Salcido is going to come on that left-hand side. Aragon's going to step out as well. I'm going to bring Verhagen on, actually, and switch him and Alvarez round. It's fine, it works. 3-0 up. Cruise. They've got a corner, viewers. We'll just see if we'll just make sure we're still cruising, as we are still cruising, viewers. Alvarez wins it back as well, laid it forward towards Diego. It's whether we can get up to support him. There's a lot for him to do from there, but he beats his man. He drives forward towards goal. Diego's hitting his shots with more power this season, viewers. I don't know what he was doing pre-season. Leg day every day, I would only imagine. 73 gone. Again, we're looking pretty dominant. Do you know what? I miss him. I guess I could do some sort of deep jazz sort of. She won't mind that. If she wakes up to that, she'll be loving it. She'll be oh, what a beautiful sound you're making. Okay, that's just my voice. Anyway, they're in. Moise Keane as it's not a clean sheet, viewers. I don't know what's going on, really. It's counting, apparently. I think Anderson's made the mistake. We'll see it in 3 dimensions, viewers. I am actually fascinated by what's just gone on here. Moise Keane races forward, and as Italy manager, I quite like to see this, if I'm honest. I mean, I think Kick Wolf's to blame, if I'm honest, viewers. He shouldn't be patting himself on the back. He just sort of had it and just dropped it. What's all this? Hang on a moment here, viewers. They've got a free kick here. Who is it? Bruno Fernandes. He's pretty good at free kicks. I shouldn't be this nervous, viewers. I'm panicking. Oh my god, that was closer than it needed to be. Do we go defensive? Do we shut the doors a little bit? We've got a free kick. Barella puts it in. And was there anything to worry about, viewers? No, there was not. Joachim Anderson has scored a fantastic goal, and it's 4-1 to just give it the full beans, but I can't risk it. Look at that from Anderson. Just right place, right time. 4-1, job done. Let's go defensive. No need to go Italian when you're 4-1 up against Juve. Oh, they've been battered. Barella, free kick, whipped in, back post, not 5. It's 5, viewers. I said not 5, but it is 5. Milan Skriniar with the goal and his second of the season. We're rolling, viewers. We are rolling. Of course, episode later on today as well, you smashed the double upload target yesterday, so we'll be seeing some more. Of course, we've got Arsenal to come. Do we want to lose that game? Yeah, of course we do. And then we're playing Milan after that. And if we beat Milan, you look at that league table, we'll go 8 points clear into 5, Zebra 1. Absolutely sensational performance. The boys are on fine form. Diego in the goals as well. That's what we like to see. And yeah, goodness gracious me, an absolutely fantastic performance. That is a statement. Allegri's fuming after the hammering. So... oh, I remember that. Remember the next door with banging. Yeah, I do as well. No, don't, Ben. Come on. Restraint. But there we are then, gang. That's going to wrap up today's episode. No, it's not. There's going to be one later on as well. There's going to be 2 for your faces. Glory Hunter will return, of course, tomorrow. But make sure you stay tuned for later on tonight, this afternoon, this evening. If you're watching in the future, how are things? Everything all right now, is it? Or are we still in lockdown? Dum, dum, dum. Hopefully not. Hopefully everyone's all right. That's going to say for us to the end. Enjoy it. Do drop a like on it. Want to see some more? Subscribe to the channel. I'm in love with care for this video. Until next time, I'll see you again very, very soon. Obviously edit that so it cuts on the blow bin.